forget to like, share, and subscribe.
If you were an animal, what would you be?
I think I have to say cat. I know I should say capybara, but I do love capybaras. But I just, I've always loved cats since I was little, and I've always had cats, so I'd have to say cat.
What is the best place you've ever visited?
Oh, that's a tough one. We've been very lucky, and we lived overseas for 12 years. So we did a lot of traveling. I have a lot. They're so different. So it's like I loved Egypt. Egypt has a very special place in my heart. We lived there for 3 years, and we're very lucky to explore kind of many corners, dusty corners, but wonderful corners. I loved Venice. There was just something so magical about Venice. I love England and London and Wales. I love, I've been up to Manitoba to see the polar bears, which was wonderful. We went to Tanzania, and that was just amazing to see the animals there. Thailand was amazing. I mean, it's just we've been very lucky to have traveled a lot, and I would say I would be probably more hard pressed to find a place I didn't like. I loved Oman. Oman was amazing. So, yeah, I mean, I could just go on and probably list every place I've ever visited, because there's always something new. It's just different than home, and so we've been very lucky. I need to get my kids to see more of America, because they've seen more overseas than they have since, we've been back. Because we're coming back during the pandemic, you're not traveling anywhere. So now I'm like, okay, we're back in the States. We got to get you and check off all the amazing things that are here as well.
Who is an author you would love to meet?
Two that jump to mind are Kate DiCamillo and J.K. Rowling, and actually Stephen King. So I'll throw him in there too, because they're all prolific, and they have their stories are full of such intense imagination, and I just would love to. I don't know. I just love to hear them talk about their craft. That's kind of like for hours. So yeah.
What is one of your favorite childhood memories?
My mother is British, and so we would go, and kind of maybe every 2 years or so we would go back to England to visit my grandmother and my cousins, and I have wonderful memories of that. It's like there's just something about the smells of the house, and I'd say both of my grandmothers, actually, visiting both of them, the one in England and then the one in Maine. I just had really good memories of grandmothers and cousins and aunts and uncles. We had a small family, but we stayed in contact with everybody, and so I definitely am appreciative for the relationships I have there.
Make Mementos is all about connecting families and celebrating moments, little moments, big moments in life. Is there a particular memory of that you have from spending time with one of your grandparents that stands out?
Definitely. I'd say with both of my grandmothers, it's around the kitchen, actually, with both of them. My grandmother in England had a her whole backyard was a garden. And so we would literally go out there every day and pick the broad beans for dinner and pick the raspberries. And there's a real strong memory of picking those and having them for dinner, and just the smells of the cooking and the boiled potatoes and having the tea and all that. I have strong memories of that, and then also with my American grandmother in her kitchen, like helping her put together the lunch for the day or whatever it was. They were very different people and really heartwarming memories.